Hello, today our presentation is the 5 simple shifts that cancer patients are using to have a strong immune system to mitigate pain, have more energy, and live a quality life even while you are in treatment. Who's this for? This is for people that are struggling with cancer, who are looking to improve their health, whether you are in treatment or remission. Either way, this is for you. Also, this is for people that they have cancer treatment in the past and they wanted to improve the side effects of medication. In the next 45 minutes, I'm going to teach you how to control your health even if you're struggling with cancer, how to have tons of energy even if you are taking treatment, how to have clear thinking and be more productive, how to enjoy life again free of awful symptoms and side effects of treatment, how to stop the worry, anxiety, fear, and overwhelm, how to avoid pain, have better sleep, and improve fatigue. My promise to you is give you a step-by-step system to reverse cancer symptoms. Does this sound like you? Do you feel angry, fearful, panicky, frustrated, anxious, and helpless due to cancer? Do you struggle with pain either from the cancer or treatment? Do you fear of dying? Do you worry about your financial situation? Do you feel shaky, dizzy, and weak? Did you feel hard to concentrate or brain fog? Did you feel really sick to take part in the hobbies and activities you choose to enjoy? Do you feel like you just lost the entire life due to cancer? The big question here is, did you feel like cancer took over your entire life and there's no way out? In order for you to make a change on that, you have to make some shifts. Once you make them, you will enjoy life free of pain. You will have tons of energy. Your life will be free of doctors and hospital visits. You will become more productive and life free of medications. You will enjoy your favorite activities and family. You will take back your life without worries about cancer. Who am I? My name is Georgina Sakara Chavez. I'm an alternative medicine physician since 2006. Specialized in cancer support, helping patients to remove all signs and symptoms of cancer and cut all the medications. I help hundreds of people to reverse and prevent symptoms of cancer and chronic illness. Discover the 5 shifts. What is a shift, first of all? A slight change in position, direction, or tendency. Shift number 1, understand. Cancer is your fault. I know many people get mad at me, but hear me out, okay? According to genetics, most of us, we have perfect genes. Now, I'm Christian, I'm Catholic, basically, and in the Bible, Jesus Christ used to say, the Father make us to his image, right? So for me, this is what it means. Genetics is almost perfect. It's not that many genetic problems in this earth, but we have a lot of diseases, we have a lot of problems that do affect the genetic expression. So what is that all about, right? Well, according to Time Magazine say this, genes are not the source of most chronic illnesses. Instead of our genes, our lifestyle and environment occurs 90 to 95% in most chronic diseases. The thing here is, I don't know, you want to go back to high school when they talk about DNA. DNA is your blueprint that makes you unique, because nobody else, regarding how many people is out there, is going to be exactly the same gene blueprint. So that's your DNA, okay? But we have something as is called the RNA. RNA is the copy of the DNA, and the only places that happen the changes is in the RNA, not the DNA. The DNA is stay the same forever. But in the RNA, they put the tags. They put the tags in there. Good tags or bad tags. Good lifestyle, bad lifestyle. Good environment, bad environment. Okay? So, and that's what is end up to changing the gene expression. That's what it will be, the gene expression. So for instance, when cancer gets to you, is is a change of the gene expression. Any disease changes your gene expression, even though in rats, they show that even identical twins with a different environment and different lifestyle, they can even have different image in the body image, like overweight, obesity, and also they can change it in the color of the fur. So meaning that whatever you do in life, that's how you look, like a physical looks, and also the outcome of the diseases, or how you look inside as well. Outside and inside, it affects the lifestyle and the. But like I said, RNA is the one that is always constantly changing, for good or for bad. Good news for us, good news for all of us, because that means that we're always looking, the body is always looking to get better. So I heard this term many times in college when I was going to school, and they say, the body is always looking for homeostasis. So that's what it means, all right? So the shift number 2, seek alternative treatment. It's so many different ways that you can get treated. But one of the things that I always tell people is this: medicine is a dirty business. It is a business regardless how many people is suffering due to illnesses, all right? So, and the thing is, nowadays, the way the most of the physicians, they doing it is this way, is medicine based on symptoms, symptom-based therapy, okay? So what it is, you have a headache, they give you something for the headache. You have a lower limb pain, they give you something for the lower limb pain, and so on. The problem here is that, medications has tons of side effects. Like chemotherapy is great for people with cancer, but the problem is it has side effects, sometimes 30 years later. Now, radiation is good to kill this cancer cells, but also it has tons of side effects, like burning organs, tissues, that they can be vital for you, and then later you can have other problems. So the side effects of medications are not very good. Now, the symptom-based medicine, it never gets better. They're keeping you the same for the rest of your life. So you're going to be a patient for the rest of your life, and most of the time. Now with cancer, sometimes cancer goes away, but it develops other stuff that stay there forever. So, and also too, sometimes when cancer goes away, it don't go away permanently. Sometimes when it does, it goes away for like a period of time, and it come back within the 5 years. They call it remission period. And the remission period, sometimes they get it back. It's a very good chance a lot of people get it back. And what happened with that? You have less odds that chemotherapy and radiation will work the second time. The odds are like 35%. Now, it's another problem that when you use this approach to just the only approach, what happened, you go to another approach, you get the medication and everything goes well. 5 years later, you finish, you're out of the remission. Next thing you know, you get a different type of cancer. And I hear even people that they told me that they have the same type of cancer, even after 5 years. So people say I was never out of the remission, because even after 5 years, I still got the cancer. And the main reason is because they didn't address the real deal, the cause, the problem. All right. Now, in alternative medicine, what they do exactly the same thing. What they do, a lot of my colleagues, what they do is symptom-based medicine. You get like a Band-Aid, the same like a medicine, and they give you supplements and another supplement, and another supplement. The thing is, you end up going by years, and you have to be in the system as well, because you don't get it any better. A lot of people think that vitamins are good and nutrition, but everybody don't even know what nutrition it is nowadays, what kind of vitamins it is. And a lot of the vitamins, what they do, they don't even give you they don't even give you a long-term permanent solution. What they do, they give you a solution only for like right now, like it's a band. So the symptom-based medicine, with the approach of medicine, or with the approach of supplements, is just not working, because it keeps you in the system and it's not your body's not getting ill. It stay the same. All right. No, it's another way, which is the one that I use, is the root cause. The root cause is a little different, but the thing is, you have to address what is causing the problem in order for you to fix it. And we're going to talk more about that. So the shift number 3 is the secret weapon for results. My proprietary 3-step method. This method is very simplistic, but it works really good and it makes your body heal. And that's the difference between a lot of the methods over there. The methods that you use, it is the difference in how you can overcome a disease, any chronic disease, including cancer. Okay? So the first step in my process is analyze. We use advanced DNA testing and clinical diagnostic tools to identify exactly what's broken and what to improve. If you know what is causing you the problem, if you know that what is causing you to be having cancer, you will address it and your body will respond. That's the whole idea of this type of medicine. Now, nowadays, with the advances that we have in technology, we can do tests, DNA tests, and it will give us an idea what is missing. For instance, maybe it's too many toxins, methylation is broken, maybe it's too much inflammation, and maybe you're missing certain nutrients, and so on. So whenever we have the results, like for instance, if we're missing certain nutrients, we got to address what nutrients, and it say there in the test what nutrients, and then we can address it. So when you know what is causing you to be sick, we can fix it very easy, and you will get better results long term. The second step is optimize. We develop a customized strategy for your body to upgrade and your health and vitality. So go back again. If, for instance, if it needs, if we find out that we're missing certain nutrients, instead of giving you a bunch of supplements or thinking this may be this or maybe that, what I do, focus on the food and the stuff that you're going to need exactly, not just nutrients. It's going to be maybe supplements, but it has to be certain type of supplements or maybe certain type of food that's going to address the nutritional deficiency that you show up in the test or in the assessment part of it. Okay. So also too, you need detoxification. A lot of people, they do it wrong, and I will never, ever, ever advise you to get a detoxification by yourself, because if you do, you can get serious health issues. So if you want to go with a professional, that will be better. And I can tell you that I know what to do exactly to address the detoxification part of it. But it's probably methylation. What is the problem? So you have to go ahead and work in the methylation side of the coin. Or maybe it is, stress, oxidative stress. So I don't know what it is, but whatever it show up in your test and in your assessment, we'll be addressing it here and optimize. Now, the other thing too, all the treatments that we do, they're customized, they're personalized, but also too, you can get serious long-term sustainable results because it's going to address other areas of your body that is already having problems with. Having cancer is like your body's like enough. But if you're having other serious issues with your health, a lot of people, when they come and have cancer, they already have other issues. Some of them, they don't very rarely, but most of them, they do. So if you have other issues, this one gonna address everything. It's not gonna address just cancer itself. It's gonna address everything. So the odds that the recurrence is gonna be lesser. The odds of you having pains is gonna be lesser. Just remember, when you have something like chemotherapy or radiation, medication normally depletes your nutrients very bad. And that's why it's one of the main reasons you have so many side effects in the future. but also too, it changes a lot of stuff inside your body, give you a lot of chemical toxicity. So you have to address everything in order for you to get out of the system and get out of these health issues. So that way you can fix them one and for all. Now, the last step here is, I got these, what is it called? One of the causes of diseases like parasites as well. So I always talk about parasites, and this is what I was talking about. So if we need to address parasites, we're going to address parasites. Why parasites is so related with cancer is because they do two main things. They add a lot of toxins in your body and remove a lot of nutrients from your body because they're eating your food. Basically, the second step is toxicity. The toxicity is very very permanent with cancer patients. Actually, what they say is toxins. Toxins are very common with cancer patients, and one of the things is cancer cell lives in a toxic environment. So, but it can be for parasites, it can be for chemicals as well. Any kind of toxin is not just one particular. And I talk about parasites in particular is because normally parasites are blamed sometimes. Okay, it's close to it. So, but I also wanted to warn you: do not do anything for parasites and don't know exactly how to do it, because also parasites can kill you. And I can tell you for a fact that happened almost with me when I was a kid. They gave me a remedy and ended up, yes, I had parasites and they were coming out. But the worst part of all this shock that was my body after the fact was really bad. I almost died. So I got parasites and they come out of my nose, come out of my butt, and out of my mouth at the same time. And I was not able to breathe. And probably that's what it was, the problem afterwards. But I didn't die, but I was very close to be dead. All right. So the other thing too, the nutritional deficiencies, you have to address them. That's the root cause of what I always refer with people. Have to address your nutritional deficiency. You have to address the toxicity, the parasites, and also you have to address the stress. So nutritional deficiencies are very common with people that have cancer and other chronic diseases. So we have to find out what is missing in your case in order for you to address it and gain better. The stress, like I say, stress is very common in a lot of people, and also too, the oxidative stress is alive. So, and sometimes the shocking of the body is major. I always make a presentation where you say either stress is the cause or the trigger of any chronic disease. And I can tell you for a fact in clinic, I've heard patients that they say, well, it happened after my mom died. It happened after they got divorced. Anything major, chronic, they say they happen after certain things, and always, I don't know if you've been to the hospital, but they always ask you what happened, what it was different. Even doctors, they ask you because they know that this is real. Stress is real, and they know it's a trigger or the cause of any diseases as well. So we also address them too. Excel, in order for you to get long-term sustainable results, you have to go ahead and get the root cause approach. With genetic testing is like the edge of it, because you're going to be more like pinpointing the problem, pinpointing the cause of the problem. Good health maintenance, it will ensure you success to obtain great functioning body and clear mind, but also it's going to give you long-term sustainable results. It's not going to be another band-aid that you're going to get like you've been getting it from everybody else. So you're going to be getting your body innate ability to heal itself. Nobody can heal you. The only one that can heal is your own body, and you have that in you, but you need to provide your body what it needs. That's all what it needs in order for you to get better. Even cancer, a lot of people come as phase 4, stage 4. Nobody can decide that when you're going to be dying. But if you have the opportunity to do something, this is it. Get a root cause approach with DNA testing. That way you can get better results and quicker. Because one thing, when you have a pinpoint approach, you will be getting good results, because you're not going to be wasting the time. Sometimes when you have just do assessments like intakes and stuff, I mean, the same symptoms can be for too many different things. So this way, you have the DNA, the assessment tools, and a professional that knows what it's talking about. I think that you will get the root cause treatment very, very effective. So, and that's what we do in here. That's the only thing that we use. We do not use symptom-based treatments, because they don't work, and we know that. And sometimes as a professional, when we came here, I came here with the idea of helping out people, because at one point I was in that situation because my son got an autoimmune disorder and we didn't get no help anywhere. So until I find what to do on my own. And that's when I turned into alternative medicine. And that's why I became an alternative medicine physician, because it's a need. It's a need. And most of us, we are confused. Most of us, we don't know where to go. And most of us, we don't get results. So anyways, to make it a simple, more simplistic explanation of what I do, it is what we do at the root-based treatment plans is analyze. So, we perform analytics, with DNA testing and assessment tools that we use, and experience and everything that we put it together. That way we can get a better customized, effective plan. So we're addressing the cause, and there we're getting a personalized, effective, and predictable results. That way we can create long-term sustainable results for the patients. Leverage your mindset. That's the shift number 4. In cancer treatments, mindset, it is big. It is big because you have a positive mindset. It guarantees you a good outcome. But when you have a poor mentality, that you got this because of God is bad with you, or because life is so bad with you and stuff, that's when we start having the problems. Positive mindset is very important. Now, when you come to a treatment like ours, accountability is a big one. I know a lot of people that they come here and they wanted to get the magical treatment that doesn't exist, because the treatment with us, you have to go ahead and do some work. You have to go ahead and make some changes in your house, in your life, in your overall lifestyle. And that's something that people struggle. And the thing is, I always tell people, did you deserve to have a better quality life? Did you have the accountability? You're always going to have why you're doing what you're doing. I'm very thin, and I always have lifestyle very much simple. I never done a lot of stuff like most people do. But you see, making changes for many people is a struggle. And one of the things they're going to tell you when you start going into a treatment like the root cause and alternative medicine with us, you have to be accountable. Because it's important that you be accountable, because you are a part of the treatment. You're going to help out to get the treatment success. And open-minded, because a lot of people come here and they go like, I believe in alternative medicine. I don't believe in alternative medicine. Alternative medicine, it has nothing to do with belief system. Nothing. Alternative medicine, it is another way that you treat yourself. It can be an enhancement of what you're already doing in treatment. It can be an enhancement of what you did already. And I mean, it's not a diet or exercise, because that's very limited. Like I say, in my treatments, I restore methylation, I remove parasites, I remove toxicities, I address nutritional deficiencies, I address oxidative stress, I address inflammation. So that's not the typical diet and exercise. Besides, diets do not work and exercise are overrated. So you want to go that route, I think that you're going to lose your time. Now, the other thing too, they hear a lot of people that they go like, alternative medicine do not work because I took this remedy, it doesn't work. Well, if you have the problems, maybe you can go back and see, let me go ahead and explain to you in this way why most of the people, they don't get results with remedies is basically this one. And the main reason that you don't get results with remedies is because of this. This is a cell, okay? You're getting a lot of toxins there. This one causes a lot of inflammation around the cell. Now, you wonder why so many people with overweight and obesity. I'm going to tell you right now, most of the toxins, they encapsulate around this outside the cell with fat and water, and this is what it is. So this is the cause inflammation, and there are a lot of fat and water there due to toxins. So most of the people that they have obesity is not because they eat a lot, it's because they have a lot of problems with toxins. Okay, number two, when you have so many toxins, okay, you get hormones. You know, a lot of people with breast cancer, maybe this one going to relate to you. They come to deliver the message from the brain. It comes to deliver the message to the cell, but the cell cannot gain the message because there's so much inflammation. So you will never get the message, and the hormones never do the job. You know, they don't. Hormones in reality, they're just messengers. Okay, they never do nothing besides give a message to the cell, and the cell will do the message. But the thing is, because they never deliver the message here, you know, the cell don't know what's going on because the inflammation here is never allowed, you know, is never allowed to do anything here. Now, a lot of the stuff, they gotta go in the cell membrane. Remember, the cell membrane has to have fat and it's permeable. So that's what allowed to go in and out things. Good stuff, it got to go in, like nutrients. Bad stuff has to go out, like the waste products from the organelles of the cell. Like most of the people that they have a chronic condition, chronic disease, they have lower energy because of this, because the ATP is not able to function as well. Remember, most of the chronic health care patients, they have problems, cancer as well. Then I see most of the cancer patients with this problem, that they cannot resolve the energy. The energy is very lousy. Then the DNA is not the DNA, the expression is changed, and that's why cancer is able to thrive, you know? And it's because of the toxins in this environment are really, really bad for the cell. It gets to the point where the body cannot function anymore because of all this inflammation here, so much toxicity, and that's why it starts breaking down, and that's why we have so many diseases. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, we have the innate ability to detoxify ourselves. Yes, we do, but not when we have all these extra abuse to the body. It gets to the point where the body cannot understand it, cannot function, and cannot keep it up with anybody. So that's basically what I can say. You have to be open-minded. Open-minded is another way to do things, and you can take care of yourself in a different way, besides what the common stuff that they give you in TV or the media, the regular media. Okay. Another thing that I always hear from people, that they don't want to pay anything because they say the insurance. Well, insurance will cover you if you are dying or you need medication. Now, most of the people, they don't get any help. They get in to be in the system, and they don't get in any better. They suffer a lot. I mean, it's a different way to see how you want to live, but if you really want to have a great life, you have to pay your own treatments. Because good treatments, they don't come with insurance. I take insurance with some people for minimal stuff, because the rest of the stuff they don't cover. This kind of medicine is not covered by insurance nowhere in there. Okay. And the other thing too, you have to understand that if we don't address our health issues, we're gonna have financial problems in the long term. So I think that addressing your medical issues and thinking about you deserve to have a good quality life, that's the thing that you have to do. And for that, you have to make an investment in your own health. All right. And that way you can get a return on investment. If you invest in your health in this kind of life, in this kind of medicine, root cause and DNA tests, and address all your issues that you have with cancer, in this case, you're going to get a return on investment, because long term, you're not going to visit the doctors, you're going to pay the co-payments, you're going to be paying the trips, the parking space, the time, and so on. And then later, to have a lousy lifestyle, lousy quality of life as well. All right. So one of the things that most of the people that they come to us, they have to have some sort of traits too. And this is something that a lot of people don't have. One of them is they value health. So you have to think that health is important to you. They're committed to grow. If you use this step like, okay, I'm doing something wrong with my health and I'm going to fix it, and they are coachable. They have to listen to the new ideas and open-minded, like I say. And you have to be coachable, because if you keep doing what you're doing, it's obviously it's not working. So you're going to be in the same place. And all of the above is possible if only you work with a professional. You have to be somebody that knows medicine for real. You cannot go with someone that took a weekend class and thinking that's what it's going to be, or somebody that sells you just supplements, because that's not how it works in this world, okay? Or somebody that they just give you a magic remedy that doesn't work, or they're giving you, things that they don't even make sense, and they just make you spend your money, okay? You have to invest in alternative methods, cancer support care, because if you don't invest it, the side effects of it is going to be greater, and the suffering is going to be immense, and you're going to be spending more money, you're going to spend more time, and the quality of life you're going to have is going to be lousy. And you have to invest in the DNA test to make it be faster, better, and also more predictable. And the results are going to be immense to you. Follow a system. You have to follow the system. If you don't follow the system, it's pointless that you even wanted to do anything with alternatives, and you have to follow the system. You don't follow the system, you're not going to get results. That's the bottom line. Well, today I promise to take control of your health, even if you're struggling with cancer. I have tons of energy, even if you are taking treatment, to have clear thinking and be more productive, to have a better outcome, to enjoy life again, free of awful symptoms and side effects of treatment, to stop the worry, anxiety, fear, and overwhelm, to avoid pain, have better sleep, and improve fatigue, reverse cancer symptoms, and avoid major chronic diseases. What you need to do to win, you have to go ahead and go back to the slides. You have to understand cancer is your fault. We got to take more responsibility and don't blame to genetics again, because the genetic expression is changed due to our lifestyle and environmental changes. Seek alternative treatment. You have to go ahead and get root cause treatment with DNA testing in order for you to be more precise, predictable, and personal. You get the secret weapon, go back again to do the secret weapon. You have to analyze, approach the, whatever they give you the analytics, approach the root cause of the problem, and then get sustainable long-term results. Leverage your mindset. Now you have to go ahead and be open-minded, accountable, and also be positive at all times in order for you to get good results in any treatment for cancer. Invest in cancer support treatment. Cancer support treatment is not the same cancer treatment that you get in be hospitals. It's no chemotherapy, it's no medication, it's nothing like that. It is a treatment where you are gonna go ahead and start investing in your lifestyle and environment changes. If you give what your body needs, your body will be responding. It's going to respond, and it's going to respond positive, and it's going to heal itself. Now you have the choices. You have the choices that do whatever you're doing now and get the results that you're getting now. You know, keep just the medication, be in the system, get more chemo, get more radiation, get more neuropathy, get all these nasty symptoms and have a lousy quality life. Or you have another choice, that is, you know, get an alternative medicine treatment from the root cause with DNA testing and get a better quality life. Increase energy, boost immunity, avoid recurrence, lower, increase energy, lower the risk of any side effects of medication, and have a better quality overall. That's your choice, and you know what to do now. How can I help? My team and I set aside time in the next 48 hours to speak to you personally about how you can start applying these ideas and help us starting today. Whether your biggest challenge is we have seen all and we have to overcome it, and we know how to overcome it. In the next session, I work step by step to plan to work on your health complaints, whether it is one symptom or just wants to improve overall health and avoid further chronic diseases, including cancer. You can sign up with us, and you can go to healingcancernatural.com. healingcancernatural.com. It's not naturally, okay? It's natural cancer. healingcancernatural.com, and you can go ahead and make your appointment and visit us right there. That way you can go ahead and get your first free 45-minute breakthrough consultation to get your step-by-step blueprint and how you can overcome cancer symptoms. Thank you very much. God bless you, and see you in the consultation.